Hello everybody, and welcome back to Bookbinding. Of course, here is your usual content warning up on the screen for you. Once again, if you do not feel comfortable with any of these topics, please go watch something else. Now then, we completed days 4 and 5, I believe, last time, so I think we're on the morning of day 6, I believe. And we were left off with quite the conundrum, or quite the proposal from Nate and his witch friend, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but we will see where the game takes me. Let's check see if we have any letters. Nope, just the fair. So we shall get on with the day, perhaps. Oh, really? Off to us right at the start? Yes. Have you thought about what we discussed yesterday? What's your decision? I honestly wasn't expecting it to be this soon, so I'm gonna go with my first thought, which is no. You're a fool, dear girl. Give up such power, and for what? Stop clinging to morality for your own sake, or this world will devour you alive. Trust me, I know. We magicians are not destined to live a peaceful life. Those in power will always try to claim us for themselves, because we possess a gift they don't have. I'll inform Nathaniel of your decision. As for me, I have no reason to stay in town any longer, so farewell. Now, this could be a mistake in what I've chosen. However, for my own sanity, let's not sacrifice someone to be able to do death readings. Okay, yeah, continuing onwards. Good morning to you, Bookbinder. I've heard about your shop from an acquaintance of mine. Could you restore the cover for me? Adding a pattern would also be nice. Some kind of weapon, a sword, let's say. It's a sword fighting textbook in case you can't read. Nice, but not nice. Okay, principles of swordsmanship. Okay, let's just go with that. That's decent work. It seems my acquaintance was right, and craftsmanship isn't limited to the upper town. I couldn't bear the thought of having to deal with the artisans there. They're all unbearable sycophants. Sycophants? I don't often have to pronounce that word. Forgive me, my lady, but who told you about my shop? Agate Atterbury. She mentioned that a new bookbinder had come to town, and the enthusiasm with which she talked about it piqued my curiosity, though, to be fair, Agate tends to exaggerate a lot. You don't like the uptown artisans, my lady? Oh, whoops. Did I accidentally click? Oh dear. And don't think I'm blind to the struggles of the lower classes. Loyalty is a foolish thing when any wrong word can cost you your head. But that's not the same as scheming and plotting for the sake of a slim chance at a handout from Von Benvik. I must have accidentally clicked the speed button. Sorry about that, everybody. Just have to skip through her dialogue there. Is there anything else you need, my lady? Keep the textbook for yourself. I'm not a swordsman, and I don't need it anymore. Give it to someone who does. Right, okay. Ah, Jenna. Hi, big sister. Nathaniel asked me to take this book from the library and give it to you. He said if I do it, he'll give me other tasks for money. I've been dreaming about it for years. Maybe I could even live in the library with the other kids. They all look healthy and well dressed. I'll decorate the book for you. You can keep it. Consider it a gift. What? But Nathaniel said. It doesn't matter what he said. Just listen to me, alright? Alright. Yes, I think that'll do. Can you at least tell me what's going on? Something isn't right. I can see it on your face. Nothing you need to worry about. But I want to help you just like you helped me. Go home, Jenna. It's getting late. I don't have a home in case you forgot, but alright. Please, Jenna, I do not want Nate murdering you. Hi, are you still open? Before you say something, come in peace. Last time you told me you could give me bookbinding lessons if I want to, remember? Well, I want to. Well, that's unexpected, but my whole life is a mess, so I'm used to it. Is that a yes? Yes, that's a yes. Oh, well, I didn't think you would agree. My father is waiting for me at home. But it won't kill him if he waits a little longer, I guess. We can practice on my book. Don't be afraid to ruin the cover if you have to. I'm not a girl. I don't care about such things. Now, at night? Goodness, I'll show you the basics, but that's all. Your job is not as difficult as I thought. Even a fool like me could handle this. Why do you call yourself a fool? Because it's true. I'm smart enough to understand. I'm not smart. That was just the basics. So what? That's all most people need, isn't it? New covers and stuff. If Noble ever comes to me asking to glue their initials made of paper roses onto a book, I'll hang myself. Sounds like you're speaking from experience. It was one of my father's customers. Father didn't hang himself, obviously. Your father is a bookbinder? He used to be. What's it to you? For someone who's tired, you're too nosy. I'll try to practice at home, then I'll come back and we'll continue the lessons. Deal? I need to rest, Andrew. Please go. You can't agree to teach me at first, then chase me away. I still have questions, but alright. I'll come back in the morning, eh? When you're not tired. You can't be tired all the time, can you? Although with a sister like Jenna, it's no wonder. Have you finished yet? Your eyes are aching from the constant darkness. A single small candle isn't enough. But he doesn't care. You've told him as many times. It's almost ready, my lord. You were supposed to finish before dawn, magician. Magician. He never called you by your name. Perhaps it's for the best. That way it feels less personal. I'm sorry. Your voice is barely audible, despite the echo. I swear, girl, I'll have your hands cut off if you don't hurry. This time you don't say a word. You just nod obediently. No plan to escape crosses your mind as you watch him walk away. You're doomed to stay here. You're doomed to rot here. For everything you've done and yet to do. When you open your eyes, your cheeks are wet with tears. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. We're having nightmares. No letters? Oh, Lord. Morning, Wisp. I decided to learn to read. Tired of the youth laughing at me. They mean no harm, but I want to be an example for them, you know? This primer saw its better days, but the other books are too difficult for me. There's so much text in them, my eyes hurt every time I try to read something. Well, maybe it's because I'm getting old. Who knows? That ain't the point. I don't want the youth to find out I'm reading a children's book, so could you replace the cover? And write my name on it too? It's Stefania. You know how to write, do you? I'll hopefully not be completely dyslexic when I try and do your name then. I suppose that'll do. Much obliged. Let's hope our next meeting I'll be able to read the title, eh? But enough for me rambling. We've both got work to do. See ya. Oh, hello you again. Good day to you, Bookbinder. I was pleased with the quality of your services last time. If it weren't for your questionable reputation, I'd even recommend this shop to others. But alas, you'll have to settle for just me. I have a book I'd like to give a friend of mine. She's a kind, sensitive soul who loves poetry, and the cover should reflect that. It's too plain now, don't you think? I'd like to add some pattern, maybe flowers or hearts. Let's not annoy the knight. Sure thing, just give me a little time. I'm in no hurry. Quality work, she'll like it. See you later, and remember what I said last time. That's between you and me, personal matter. If you have even a shred of dignity, you'll understand. I haven't said a word, man. Oh god, hello you. This is just me and my grudge against Snape. Wisp, Gertrude said you refused the ritual. It was a stupid decision. I understand that you feel sorry for the kid, but it was our only chance. What are we going to do now? The kid? Did you have a specific victim in mind? Jenna, you know each other. She tried to contact me a few times through my orphans. They ignored her until she mentioned you. Curiosity almost killed the cat. I did the right thing. Did you? Would you rather die yourself than kill? Do you value a life so little? Oh, seriously, stop trying to make me romance. I'm now really tempted. But I also don't want to romance him. Mostly because I have a really big grudge. He irritates me. This entire series is just going to be me and my grudge against Nate for no apparent reason other than he clearly is not a good person. What if I do? Then you're an idiot and shouldn't have come back here. Should have surrendered to the guards right after your master's death. If that's all, I'd prefer to be alone. I'll be at the fair the day after tomorrow. Find me there if you have any news, will you? That's right. Bugger off, man. My dear friend, I hope you remember me. I was at your shop a few days ago and you showed great interest in my life's work. I'm about to find the book for my collection. Would you mind joining me in my search tonight, 2 o'clock in the graveyard? Sincerely, Benedict the Bookletter. Oh, you know what? We've removed one bad decision. Might as well make another one. Hey, Prudence, or whatever your name is. I came to learn as promised. I practiced at home a bit. Here, take a look. Did I do well? To be mean or not to be mean? To be mean or not to be mean? Let's be mean. What's that atrocity? You're the atrocity. Have you seen yourself? You're ugly and your shop is ugly too. It's not my face that's all scratched up. Who did that to you? That's none of your business. Your job is to teach me bookbinding. You're my master. If I've messed up, show me how to do it properly. Fine, but don't call me master, ever. Do you understand? Yes, yes. Can we start already? Please. I mean, it's not that bad. I suppose that'll do. I think I've got it this time. But I'll keep practicing at home. Just don't call my work atrocities. That's rude. Seem particularly grumpy today. And you seem particularly annoying. So what? Nothing. Have a nice day, Andre. Have a nice day, Andre. Bullshit. I know you don't really mean it. Oi! I'm teaching you out of the goodness of my own heart. Oh, now I'm speaking like him. Good afternoon, Stefania. I have another task for you. Surely you want to make up for your past mistakes to the nobleman, don't you? Eh? You proved your competence last time, and I want to make sure it wasn't a lucky coincidence. What do you mean, Mr. Whatever? My granddaughter is a very smart, outgoing, curious child, and I love her to pieces. I promised her that I would give her notebook to the best bookbinder in town, which of course you're not, but you have potential, and I want to see what you're capable of. I'm honoured, my lord, but why me? Because you're special. Why else? I can sense the arcane in your blood, a magician from the artisan class, and a bastard perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised if one of your parents came from the nobility. But enough questions. You have work to do. My granddaughter wants a titled cover with bows, buttons, and a pink frame. And don't forget the corners, golden ones, of course. Oh, how delightful. I suppose that will do, I think. You continue to surprise me. Winnie is a picky customer, just like her old uncle. But I think she'll be pleased with the results. Tell me, have you ever done tarot readings? I haven't, my lord. Such a waste of talent. But if everyone were allowed to do whatever they wanted, the world would be in chaos. Don't you agree? I do, my lord. Wise answer. Yet an artisan or even a commoner can achieve a lot in life if they're hard-working, adaptable to change, and above all, lucky. Why don't you come to my estate to tell me about your gift in a more pleasant environment, A good acquaintance of mine happens to be looking for a magician, and I believe you may be the one in he needs. I'll invite him as well. He's strict but generous. He'll be paid much more than here. Oh boy. Forgive me, my lord, but I have to decline. I love being a bookbinder. That wasn't a suggestion, girl. You'll come to the mansion tomorrow and we will talk. No one is going to force you to work for that man against your will, but refuse to even hear him. Show some courtesy. As you wish, my lord. Good. I shall send someone for you, either right after the fair or in the evening. One of my guards, perhaps. We'll see. Ah, bollocks. At night, the graveyard is even more gloomy and more beautiful in its own way. A place of peace you crave so much. Unlike the living, the dead only haunt you in your dreams. Your former master, Theo, and many, many others. Faceless, nameless, you chuckle bitterly as another person surfaces in your memory. Your mum. How could you forget? It's been a while since you dreamed about her too. The grave is still here, overgrown with grass. Maybe you should... Over here, my friend. You turn around at the sound and see Benedict waving at you. His radiant smile doesn't fit this place. You immediately notice the tombstone next to him. It looks well kept, but old. I'm so glad you came. Digging a grave of my own would be boring. What? All your miserable thoughts vanish from your mind in the same instant. It feels good, no doubt, but what the hell did he just say? Is he a grave robber or a body snatcher? You heard that right, my friend. As I said to you in the shop, the rarest books cannot be bought. You can only steal them, or kill for them. But I don't do the latter, only the former. He points to the 2 shovels lying at his feet. Do you know anything about the Mother Goddess trilogy? 3 collections of lullabies recounting the exile, the uprising, and the revival of Vulcania, the progenitor of all magicians. Of course you do. He did everything he could to make sure you wouldn't embarrass him with your ignorance. The ancient people of Treloria worshipped the pantheon of the 5, one of whom was Arcania. According to legend, she was the most generous of the gods, and it was she who bestowed magic upon humanity after taking a mortal man as her lover. Impressive! Who educated you? No one. I'm self-taught. Lies, all lies again, but it's easier than trying to explain. You force a smile. That's what being naturally curious does to you. I'm sure you can relate. Indeed I do. My older siblings used to call me weird because I was always reading, even whilst having a bath. And I sing in the bath sometimes. Why did you decide to share this with him, of all people? You barely know him, and this is embarrassing. To your surprise, his face lights up with admiration. My friend, I think you're my kindred spirit. He picks up the shovel and hands one of them to you. God. Let's start before it gets light. These are some really weird decisions. Oh, fine. Do you happen to know the song Dig the Grave? You break into a smile, a genuine one this time. It's one of my favourites. Really? Mine too. He sticks his shovel into the grave soil. Sing along then. Be the brave one, dig the grave, hiding something that you crave. Shovel 1, shovel 2, dig the grave, and I will too. It's probably not the tune, but you dig and sing and dig until sweat starts to trickle down your foreheads. Finally, your shovel hits the lid of the coffin. You can't help but sigh in relief. Hang on a little longer, my friend. We're close. Okay, after this, we are not talking to Benedict anymore. As you open the coffin, a musty smell bursts out, making you cough. Shit. I hope he, or is that a woman, didn't have the plague. It's a man, and don't worry, he died long before the first plague reached this town. That means his grave is several hundred years old. You run your hand over the gravestone. It doesn't stand out from the other newer ones. Or was he reburied? Indeed, he was. His previous grave was razed to the ground during the Swamp War. But that's a story for another time. Let's have a look at the book, shall we? Goddess, it's like holding the skull of Iona the Magnificent, but better. Well now, I'm a little bit jealous. You're not. You don't even know who he's talking about. You'll have a chance to hold it whilst we head back home. You both start walking towards the town. It feels unpleasant to be that close to a noble, so you try to stay a couple of steps ahead of him. I'm sorry. Are we not reburying this man? I can count on your silence, I presume. It'd be best if no one else found out about our little adventure. Of course. If you rat him out, he'll rat you out, plain and simple. Thank you, my friend. By the way, did Damon come into the shop again? Damon? The bastard with the heart tattoo. Ah, no, I haven't seen him since. Benedict only nods. You don't ask further. It's not your business, and you don't care. When you reach the town, you go your separate ways, but before that, he promises to share with you all the secrets he manages to find in his newly acquired book. Yep, definitely never talking to him again. Oh, boy. I swear, today they just was like, let's see how many decisions Wisp can make in the span of 30 minutes. Because seriously, I've only been recording for 30 minutes and I've made a lot of decisions. I almost wish I took them up, but like, killing Jenna, I'm sorry, she's been my favourite so far. How dare you want me to kill her? Like, Nate, no man. Also, they keep trying to get me to romance Nate, and while part of me doesn't want to romance him, at the same time, I really, really want to know what he will think of what happened to us. But like, morals. I suppose I'm putting my own morals into this game with no morals. But whatever. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it there, now that I've had a little bit of a ramble at everybody. And I've been put through the ringer of decisions and things we've done today. Like, that was 2 days. I'm pretty sure that was 2 days. And yet, we've somehow managed to do more in the 2 days than we have in the entire game of playing. I do also believe that this is the day of the fair, so we will probably end up going to the fair in the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed watching me flail in shock, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!